These are all the books that I got gifted for Christmas 2025 and for my birthday at the beginning of the year. So let me show you what I got. Starting off with the first book, 20 Love Poems and a Song of Despair. One of my favorite content creators, Amanda Diaz, she posted one of his poems on her story, and I completely fell in love with his writings. And I was like, I need him in my life. And so it's in my life. Don Miguel Ruiz, The Mastery of Love. I love Don Miguel Ruiz. He's one of my favorite self-help and spiritual authors. And so we have this one. Then we have Frankenstein and Mary Shelley. I've been wanting to read Frankenstein for a really long time. And also I really love Guillermo del Toro's depiction of Frankenstein, and I completely fell in love with his storytelling and the visuals of everything. And so this really, I cannot wait to read. Your Brain and Art, How the Art Transforms Us by Susan and Evie. This book I chose because I want to get more in touch with my creative side, so why not read about the science behind how your brain reacts to art and entertainment. The Handmaid's Tale, this is the 40th anniversary. I love the cover. I love the pages. This is such a important and a very good read. Solito by Javier Zamora. I'm really excited to read this book because I'm half Salvadorian, and I feel like reading this book will help me guide me to ask questions to my dad about his story, so I cannot wait to read this book. Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. This book has been on my list for forever, and one of my closest friends bought it for me for Christmas, so now that I have it, I'm so excited. As you can tell, I want to be more in touch with my creative side, so that's why I've been so adamant about reading more literature about creativity and the essence of it, and also reading Substack articles and all of that stuff. The best way to learn is through reading. These three beautiful books, these are Penguin Deluxe of the classics. I just love the art on these books. Look, this is Pride and Prejudice. Look how beautiful. It's by this illustrator, Ruben Toledo. He's Cuban. I just want to collect all of his stuff. Here's Wuthering Heights. Look at that. Charlotte Bronte. Look at that. I just love it. It looks so beautiful, and I know the writing is also so good as well. So the last three are Dan Brown. These are the last three of his series with Robert Langdon. I already read the first two of his Robert Langdon series, so I have the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, the Da Vinci Code, and I have the Lost Symbol, which I haven't read yet, but to complete it, I bought Origin, Inferno, and the newest book that he has, The Secrets of Secrets.